what I had recognized for Top Dog Advertising is like in our growth, we needed to become way more analytical in, yeah, just in making sure that we're like on target and growing and stuff like that. You can get pretty far in a business, depending on how you define pretty far, just kind of growing off of like good vibes and working hard and stuff like that. But at a certain point, like it just becomes too hard to manage that. And the mood swings and the emotional roller coaster of that, like good month, bad month, and not really being able to see like what's actually happening. So just to give
Mhm.
everyone like a background, what more specifically what Angel's working on here is a just a tracker to really track like client success, client happiness, how long people are sticking around for, what causes people to leave, what causes like our best clients to, what they're doing to like really yeah, stick around for a long time. Like what does our client ideal client avatar look like, all that stuff. And I think by doing that, it just gives you a lot more clarity on your business on what actually works and what doesn't. And it's funny because this morning actually how I was spending my time, because we're adding a new team member in the next couple weeks here, which is super exciting. But what I'm doing is really mapping out what our ideal client profile looks like, our ICP as it's referred to. And you can get crazy granular with it. And what I've always had to resist with this is like, you can feel like you're really pigeonholing yourself. And by saying, like, I only work with people who fit into this category, right? And for us, like who we really love working with are dog trainers that are making, have some success already, but they're not doing 50 grand a month. We work with those people. We work with people all the time that help them go from 50 to 100K a month, 100 to 150, so on and so forth. But I would say like our bread and butter is really working with dog trainers who have a couple kennels at their house. They like to take on like 2, 3 board and trains a month. They're looking to make anywhere between like 10 to 20 to 30 grand a month. And they can do that between a couple board and trains and filling in the rest with like private lessons. They're cool doing in-person consultations, all that stuff. People like that, like we can just help those people crush in business. And so yeah, I'm really getting like clear on that because when you get clear on that stuff, then your marketing can get way more clear and your sales process gets a lot more clear because you can specifically speak to those people like, hey, are you this person? Like I was talking to this guy recently and he was talking about he used to own a gym, and this is before he got into the marketing world, but he years ago owned this CrossFit gym. And basically he got served this ad back when Alex Hormozy was still running Gym Launch. And the ad was like, do you own a 1,000 square foot CrossFit gym and you have this many trainers and you're trying to fill this many classes? And he's like, I saw that ad, and he's like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. That's exactly who I am. And so the marketing messaging was like so spot on that it just like made the process of getting him like interested in the ad to booking a call to signing up just that much easier. And I think so many of us just like when it comes to growing a business and finding your clients or finding your next hire and stuff like that, you're just like, again, you're just kind of bro scaling the business and you're like doing it off of like good vibes. Like, I feel like that this is working. I feel like it's not working. And unless you have any sort of data supporting that on the back end, it can work for a period of time, but it's going to become very hard to scale that.
Mhm.